The time is 4 o'clock. We bring to you the news around Africa. Kenyan opposition leader Raila Odinga, whose National Super Alliance NASA contests the result of October's rerun election, has vowed to inaugurate himself the people's president at the end of January if there is no dialogue before and with President Uhuru Kenyatta. Odinga denied criticism the threat to hold his own inauguration ceremony on January 30 is a tactic to negotiate for power with Kenyatta. Despite his words, Odinga said the opposition is seeking a dialogue with Kenyatta's ruling Jubilee Party of Kenya. He said it wants to discuss 5 points with the Kenyan president: electoral justice, judicial independence, police reforms, devolution of power, and restructuring the executive in the constitution. Kenyatta has hinted at but not yet agreed to dialogue. Kenya's Attorney General Gitu Mugai warned in December that any attempt to swear in Odinga as president would qualify as high treason, which is punishable by death. The medical authorities in Uganda have warned that blood transfusion supplies in the country are critically low. The blood bank facility in the capital Kampala is reported to be practically empty, with only about 100 units of blood available rather than the 1,000+ units required every day. The head of the Ugandan Medical Association, Dr. Mukuzi Muhereza, said that hospitals were having to cancel operations and that lives were being put at risk. The State Minister for Health, Sarah Opendi, said extra money had been requested to get blood transfusion back on track, but that it was up to people throughout the country to become blood donors. South African prosecutors have called for 2 consultancy firms to repay $130 million they earned from the state power company Eskom. McKinsey and a local firm called Trillion were paid in sum in 2016 for giving advice. Trillion was controlled by the Gupta family, whose closeness to President Jacob Zuma led to corruption charges. Both the Guptas and Mr. Zuma, who has said he will set up an inquiry into the family, denied any wrongdoing. McKinsey, who has lost clients over the scandal, said it stopped working with Trillion once it realized its connection to the Guptas. The global firm has also said it is happy to return the money it earned in the deal. And last month, a South African court gave prosecutors permission to freeze the $130 million, and that is £94.4 million relating to the Eskom contract. A man is on the run in Burundi after allegedly burying children up to their chest when he reportedly caught them stealing cobs from his field. After the children aged 10 and 8 years old were buried in the ground, they were severely beaten. They were rescued by a neighbor and the man ran away. This incident happened in the village of Bumbaza, a province northwest of the capital Bujumbura, on Sunday evening. The police say they are still looking for the man to bring him to justice. This is not the first time Burundian children have been punished for stealing maize. 2 boys recently had their left hands cut off by teenagers after they were caught taking corn. Police in Kenya have launched a manhunt for a woman disguised as a nun who robbed a money exchange office and escaped with $35,000, that's £25,000. The speed of the incident has baffled investigators. The whole robbery took less than 10 minutes, and even guards manning the entrance did not realize it had happened. CCTV footage of the incident on Sunday in Nairobi's wealthy Karen suburb shows the suspect walking to the service counter after an entry search at the door. She then speaks to the attendant before being allowed to go back to the back room through a secure steel door. And after a short conversation, the attendant opened a safe. She then slumps into a chair before the woman empties the contents from the safe and calmly exits. It follows another audacious robbery in November when robbers in the nearby town of Thika dug a 30-meter tunnel underground to break into a bank safe and stole $500,000. And that was Africa Today. I am Ololade Sanyaolu. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.